I am giving away an ultimate descendant of your choosing. I haven't even got one for myself yet, but to pay back to all the nice support I've been having lately, let's give one away. If there's enough interest, I might do some more in the future. So yeah, it's going to be cool and it's going to be fun. Make sure you hit the like button on this video, subscribe, and put notifications on if you want. If you want to, you don't have to, but make sure you subscribe. And leave a comment down below telling me who your favorite descendant is and why, because I want to see some funny, silly comments. Enjoy the video. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about how best to get the crystallization catalyst for the majority of players. There are a few strats in here where you can use someone like Sharon to get a better percentage of drops and stuff. I'm going to go with like any typical character experience where they should be farming and stuff, and we're going to start with murky energy residue. Now this doesn't fall from many areas, but we are going to go to the forgottenness, I don't know how to pronounce it. Right, so we're going to head over to the infiltration operations. We're going to do it on normal, and then we're going to go up here to sterile land and the forgotten Z. Do it private because you're going to be aborting halfway through and you don't want to ruin anyone else's game or fun. Or if you're in a team, obviously, you know, you can just work together on this, but it's not a very difficult mission. It's a bit lengthy at the start because you got to run through a whole big area, which I'm going to show you now. I don't want to speed it up, like, you know, and confuse people, so we're just going to go through at a normal pace. I like to use my Thunder Cage because Valby isn't as quick to kill everything as like Bunny would be. So we're going to jump down here and we're going to grapple into this little cave. We're going to run this way. I usually just pop this just to get a little bit of speed to this area. Jump up here. Like, this is just like a literal run all the way until the first room. Now there's not too many enemies in here. I just like to just kill them as quick as possible with my Thunder Cage. I don't even bother using my abilities. Use my abilities to travel across though. That's what I like to do. Right. Kill these guys. They should all die, and then we're going to go through this cave to the right, jump across here, and then we're going to go into another kind of fighty area where there's a few extra enemies, but you know, if you're level 100 on normal, you shouldn't have to worry too much about this kind of stuff. We're going to hit this switch. Boom. More enemies are going to spawn, and then we can just go ahead and run through this little locked gate over that side. Kill you, kill this guy, boom, and then we go through this gate. And this is essentially where the last person's going to be, the elite. So we're going to go into here and we're just going to ignore all the enemies that spawn. You don't need to bother with them. Oh, why am I getting so much lag when I'm playing in a private match? We're going to go up here and we'll find like a little half robot guy. Boom, elite tracker. He will drop the material, the mixed... Oh, sorry, the murky energy residue. The mixed is the other one. And then from here, you just go back to Albion and do it all over again. Very easy, very quick, very simple. On classes like Bunny, you're going to get through it faster, obviously. But for the most part, it'll take you less than 2 minutes to get to that little elite, kill him, and take the materials. Next up, we are looking for macromolecule biogel, but also there is a blueprint catalyst amorphous material from this area too. However, typically you need Sharon to do it. So if you don't have Sharon, I'm going to show you another place on where to get the actual material. So we're going to head over to this Vulgus strategic outpost. You know, you get a whole bunch of stuff from here, and when you do it on hard, the enemy that you kill will drop the material we're looking for, the macromolecule biogel. Now when you're on Sharon, you can use her invisibility basically to walk in here and hack all of these machines, and that will allow you to get an extra percentage drop rate for the amorphous material. But if you don't have Sharon and you don't want to do that, you just come in here, kill this boss, very easy, very quick, and he will drop the materials, the macromolecule biogel. There we go. See, times 19. Now, because of the recent buffs to these areas, this will take literally 1 minute to respawn. As you can see, I'm already down to 45 seconds almost. You just need to walk out of the area and then wait for them to respawn, run back into the area and do it over and over again. Now, this is just specifically for the biogel. Right, and now you can see everything's starting to respawn. We just run into the area and we go again. We blow these up, and blow these up. Now, obviously, it's a lot easier for me because I'm leveled up and have a a really high leveled thunder cage, and then we can just collect some more. But you also get, you know, amorphous materials anyway. They drop just normally. So, oh, I got explosive evade. So you can get a lot of stuff from here, to be fair. But that's the macromolecule biogel. So now we move on to the mixed energy residue, and for this farm, because this is the only way to get it, you are going to need code breakers. Now code breakers drop from varying things all across the world. The more you play this game, the more you're going to get these to drop. However, if you go visit any of the farms for Kuiper, gold, whatever, these will drop more often. However, there's one place in my opinion where it drops the most. So if we head over to Sterile Land and we go down here to Rockfall, we're just going to run over here to this mission, the anticipated ambush point. This takes literally 30 seconds to run, and it just seems to consistently drop these code breakers. You also get a lot of Kuiper and gold and XP and weapon proficiency from this. It's not the best farm for all of them, but it definitely is a good farm for everything. So that is the mission you should go and do. I'm not going to show you running through it because it's not necessarily needed. And then if you have Enzo, this is going to be a much easier farm because he makes the vaults a lot easier, and that's what we're going to do. So we're heading over to Agna Desert. Now I like to go to Vermilion Waste because more often than not there is a vault that spawns pretty much off the spawn. You can hear me now right from the spawn. You can hear that it's nearby, and it's over here in this cave, which for some reason, I think it's the highest rate of respawn of any vault in the game. So we head down here. There's also munitions you can pick up too if you wanted to. And then we go over here and you can see the vault. Use precision codebreak. And when you open it, we get Kuiper shards, we get mixed energy residue. And the reason why we use Enzo is he makes the game easier that you have to play to unlock it. And he also has more materials drop from it, so you have to do less to get more. Now I'm going to pop back to Albion and we'll come back in and do it again, and more often than not that vault will be there ready to go. Right, then when we land back, you can probably, yep, there is a vault there. You can probably hear me dinging it now, so we're going to go over and open it again. Hopefully it's an ultra precision one, a purple one, but it can be any of the colors. All of them give you the materials. It's just that the common white one gives you less, and obviously the purple one gives you more, but again it's another blue. So Enzo, this is the reason why we use him. You can see how easy it is. You can see the highlighted area is bigger and it only takes one ding. And also the thing that spins around is slower as well. And again, more mixed energy residue. So go farm the code breakers and then come and do this little farm on Agna Desert. If this vault just struggles to spawn, which sometimes it does, just have to run around and see if you can find another one. I often just close my game down and reopen it and it tends to come back. But don't quote me on that. So for the last material, the advanced neural circuits, we're going to come to White Knight Gulch up here to shipment base, and we're going to do this mission here, Fortress Courtyard. Now I don't think this enemy can drop it 100% of the time. So what a lot of people like to do is load up Sharon, use her stealth, use the mods that they have built for them, get a good sniper with good mods, and just literally start the mission here, run here and snipe the boss as it spawns. Then it may or may not drop the materials, but you abort the mission and restart it and just do it over and over and over again. And then eventually when you go to pick them up, there's going to be a whole bunch of materials over there. But if you don't have Sharon and you don't snipe, you know, and you can't one-shot kill from range, your best bet is just to kind of run over there. So we're just going to go this way. I'm going to use Valby just to get through it a little bit quicker. And then the enemy will spawn. You jump up, you kill them. Hopefully they'll drop the material. It did not this time. But all you do then is you abort the mission and go to the results screen and restart the mission. So it's about a good 35 to 40 seconds round trip of trying to get this enemy killed. You know, it takes 20 seconds to get over there, but you need to restart and go back over. So roughly, you know, you're going to get a lot of chances within an hour if you do want to farm it for an hour. Let's try again. Any drops? No. Let's go one more time. Right. Let's go again. You know, some enemies are dying here and I'm getting some Kuiper and gold and stuff as well, which is pretty cool. Right. Come on. Be nice to me. Yay. Material. Boom. Advanced neural circuit times 5. So this isn't as efficient. Well, I mean, it's efficient in terms of getting this material, but it doesn't drop as many as the other materials drop. So you're going to have to do this one probably longer than you would the other farms, because the other ones drop like 10, 12, 15 at a time. This one's just going to take you a little bit longer. However, this is the best, most efficient way to do it. If you have Sharon and you can snipe over and snipe the boss, please do that. But for anyone else, you got to run over there, shoot it, kill it. Hopefully it drops and then restart. So with the Vulgus strategic outpost and using Sharon, I'm going to show you how to do it. You can get basically 2 chances of getting the material pattern, and you need skill extension. This will allow for her stealth to last longer. So if we highlight this now, you can see that we have a 20% chance of getting the pattern, but also if we successfully infiltrate, we get another chance of 5 to 20%. So it's about to respawn now. I'm going to go invisible. Actually, I'm going to hide here first. I'm going to go invisible, and then when I walk in, I can actually activate these machines. Because they can't see me, I can just literally walk through them all, do this, and then hopefully, because of my skill extension, I'll have just enough time to run over here and activate this one. This then spawns the boss, and kill the boss, and we get 2 chances of getting that pattern, and I didn't get either of them. So it's not foolproof, but it is a way to get a decent amount of chances at the amorphous material. And if you're farming for that specific material that we were looking at earlier, this is the best way to do it. However, if you don't have Sharon, if you don't have invisibility, and you want other ways to farm it, there are guaranteed 100% drops, but it is longer to complete. So if we head over to here, you can see that one of the amorphous material patterns required is 003, and this will be from Kingston Normal Slumber Valley mission. This is about a 5-minute run on a normal, typical build of any character. However, if you're using something like Bunny, you're probably going to get this done in about 3.5 minutes to 4 minutes, because it's just easier and faster to run through and kill everyone. You will guaranteed get a drop of this amorphous material pattern, so it's a little bit more consistent, but just takes a little bit of a longer time. But regardless of the amorphous material pattern that you choose to farm, you will have the same amount of chance of getting the catalyst. Now, I like to farm Slumber Valley on Kingston on normal, because there's also a chance of getting the long distance maneuvering, which is a really cool grapple hook. It takes about 5 minutes to run. I'm not going to show you all of it, but I will jump to the end. So this is the area that kind of slows you down the most, but you know, it's not too difficult. You just hopefully got a good thunder cage where you can do a good AoE with it. Basically just got to kill a whole bunch of enemies and then kill the next part of the technology device, and it's over in about a minute or so, depending on how good your aim is, and obviously mine is not very great. And then you kill the elite, collect his stuff that he drops, and then we continue. This area also slows you down quite a bit. I actually forgot about this, to be fair. It's actually longer than the first part that slows you down. Just basically just gotta kill all the enemies. As long as you know where they spawn, you're fine. Honestly, it's just waiting for them to spawn, which is the problem. Same deal here, just killed the device and then kill all the enemies. This one could be a little bit more tricky because they spawn all around the area, so if you're Valby, just leave water everywhere and just hope they run into it. But essentially you just want to make a figure 8 around the entire area, and then go up on top to kill the last guy. He's usually up here. Yep, there he is. Do this and then just do it over and over again. And then we get to the last room. This has been a fairly slow run for me. Just because I wanted to make sure that I recorded everything properly for all the little rooms. After you wipe out a whole bunch of these enemies, the boss will spawn. And he's got 3 health bars, which, you know, if you've got a good enough build, should just die instantly. Let's kill these guys over here. Whee! Right, come on then. Greg, where are ya? Hello? You gonna spawn or not? Half this game is just waiting. Boom. Easy peasy, lemon and squeezy, and you're dead. 100% of the time, you get the material pattern, and that took me 5 minutes 13 seconds. I know I could get that under 5 minutes very easily. So if you want a 100% guaranteed way of getting an amorphous material, this is the way to get it. Let's go open one of them, see if we get lucky. Hello. How come my water didn't hit him? Right, so I have a bunch of amorphous materials for Gravewalker as well. This one, I think I was just farming another mission. But let's open the one that we got, and hopefully we get a drop, 15%. Boom! Didn't get it. But that's it, that's the video. I hope it helped you get these catalysts faster, easier, more efficiently. And, you know, the amorphous material pattern to get this catalyst blueprint. Completely up to you how you farm it, but this is a guaranteed way and then a really good way of getting it if you have Sharon. That's it. Thank you for watching. I've been easy now. You guys have been awesome.